Hey there everybody, Professor Cloud here with our next episode of Professor Plays Dragon Age Origins. With the release of Dragon Age Veilguard, and no offense to anyone who has played it and enjoyed it, it is not a Dragon Age game for me. So I decided to go back and relive what made Dragon Age great for me. The dialogue, the world, the characters, everything that I love about all three of the Dragon Age games before Veilguard. We started in our first episode, we got introduced to our main character, a dwarven outcast. We have made it through the tutorial missions and have now made it out of the underground, the underdeep, whatever area it was called. Doesn't matter because we're only going back there one more time anyway. And we have gotten introduced to the Templars, and that's where we left ourselves off. We got brought to the Templar camp, and we are going to get indoctrinated or go through some kind of a ritual to become a Templar. So let's go ahead and jump back in and pick up from there. Okay. So you'll notice the auto loot. That is one of the mods. This is a modded playthrough. As I'm sure if you read through either the description or the title of the video. I am just going to do a quick look around, see what's here.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
Okay.
Make a speed your steps.
No reason to keep that going. Just looking around right now. This is a fixed camera, so I really don't have any control over what I'm seeing. Like, I noticed as I was walking down this ramp, I'm like, well, man, I really want to turn my camera downward. Yeah, can't do that. The game is great. It holds up from a dialogue and character building, story driven perspective, but you know, there's definitely some things about it that are definitely out of date. Let's see.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Okay. I guess we'll head on into the church. Or whatever this is called.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Okay, sorry, not Templar, Grey Warden. I was mixing up my games, I apologize. I may actually go back and re-record the intro now. Alright, let's go to the right. The purple tents are calling my name.
I'm sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Well, no. Okay, see, I was still right.
I'm
Templar.
sorry, but the mages must not be interrupted.
Okay. We won't go talk to the mages then. Let's talk to Wynn.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
Absolutely.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynn, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Pleased to meet you.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Okay, well, Professor Cloud, yeah, I know quite a bit. But our young lady here, who just got started in the Dragon Age series, yeah, not much. I'm a dwarf after all.
It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice?
Advice? Never. You young ones know all there is to know about the world anyway. Why would you need advice from an elder? But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Death is no
Okay.
failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you
Okay.
stand before the maker in the land beyond the
Can't
Fade,
talk to her.
he shall not find you wanting.
Greetings. King Kalen is not in his tent right now.
Do you know where the king is?
I believe he's with the Grey Wardens in camp, drinking. He holds them in high regard, you know, as his father did.
Alright, let's try our persuade and tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, but it wouldn't be prudent to discuss the king's business with you.
Apparently that didn't work.
As you wish.
Alright, let's see. That's Logain's guard. Let's go up here.
Look carefully, man. This wretched thing is a darkspawn. They're strong and cunning
Alright,
and
there's
smart.
something for me to
Don't listen
auto-loot.
to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down.
Except for we don't
Blood is
have the
black as
ability to
sin.
unlock it.
Poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long...
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these darkspawn back underground.
Can't talk
You
to any
believe
of
that?
them.
I don't know what to believe.
Go this way. Soldier of Highever.
This should be easy enough.
Alright, got some leather boots.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Oh, hold on. This one. And a mace.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just.
Highever Forces Commander and Knight of Highever. Don't really think that I need to be talking with them. Let's see if we can find Duncan.
There are lots of darkspawn. It's not cast. We've got a report of things we can go.
Guard patrol, your guard patrol. There's Duncan.
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I'm ready to begin the joining ritual.
Then you will need to locate Alistair and tell him it is time. I'm not certain where he went off to. Knowing him, I'm not sure I want to know.
Okay, I guess Alistair's another person that's joining. Duncan had said at the very end of the last episode that we would be joining with somebody else.
Of your sons and
There would be more than one of
We
us.
who betrayed your prophet
And I see an exclamation point.
This isn't good. I hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
What's the problem?
This is a Mabari. Smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. Alright, let's try and put the muzzle on the dog. The Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are
Well
done...
done.
Never mind.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red centre.
I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
Alright, very good. Alright, so we're looking for Alistair.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Turn Logain that the war party's ready to begin scouting.
Okay.
Send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Royal Knights. Gate guard. Well, hold on a minute. Let me see.
Hail. You're one of Duncan's new recruits, correct? I can't let you through to the Korkari Wilds until he gives the word.
Yeah. Okay.
The Korkari Wilds is a dangerous place. More so now that it crawls with darkspawn. They say the Great Blight began deep within its forests. One of our scouting patrols has been gone for 3 days. We're taking bets on who got them first, the Darkspawn or the Witches of the Wilds.
The Witches of the Wilds?
Oh, sure. There's an old legend in these parts about Flemeth, the apostate sorceress who conquered this area centuries ago. She united the chasing barbarians and invaded the farmlands. That's when the great hero, Cormac, destroyed her army with his. Took her head right off, so they say. Her daughters survived and became the Witches of the Wild. Tales tell of them plaguing this area since. Mostly superstitions, stealing babies and spoiling milk.
And you think these witches exist?
Only when it's dark and the wind is bad. No doubt those patrols met some darkspawn. That's enough for anyone to worry about.
True.
At any rate, that's why Duncan doesn't want you wandering out without his say-so.
Yeah, probably not going to be allowed out until we go through the joining ritual. Alright, we gotta find Alistair. That's a nurse, wounded soldier. Okay, so this must be the clerics area.
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
Okay.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the
Prisoner.
Maker's eyes. So let it be.
So, any last wishes I can help
Heavy
fulfill
intro-
before you head into battle?
Daveth.
Life is
Okay, so this
fleeting,
is a
you know.
real name.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And who are you?
The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
What do you know about the ritual?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Maybe they will, we'll see.
It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
I'm looking forward to it.
You sound just like the bloody knight. Well, more power to you. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Okay. So I guess he's also going through the joining ritual. Daveth. Tranquil.
That course of action is inadvisable.
Okay.
Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
What is enchantment exactly?
It is the practice of folding magical lyrium into items first practiced by the dwarves. The Tranquil have learned their runes, and we use them to apply a variety of magical effects. We create the glow lights, as well as the magic staff, or the flaming blade. The irony, perhaps, is that it is our very disconnection to our former talents that allows the Tranquil to work with lyrium so. A true mage could not.
What sorts of enchantments are there?
Runes exist that hold the power of the elements that increase strength or swiftness. Almost any spell can be given permanency, given enough skill and lyrium. Naturally, the greater the power required, the more expensive the rune will become to create. True power comes with a price, as we know only too well.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Goodbye.
Alright, well, let's try going up this way. Oh, hold on a minute. Maybe we can sell.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
No, can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Alright. Definitely not going to do anything about the poultices. We want to make sure to keep those. I'm going to assume that just double-clicking on something... Yeah. Damage 6.5. Damage... Okay, those are both gone. Get rid of them all. This should not be anything that I'm already equipped with. And actually, let me just double check that. Alright, so I'm running a Dwarven Longsword, Dwarven Warrior's Belt, the Dagger, Duster Leather Gloves, and then Dwarven Armored Mail and Armored Boots. So if I can get a set of Armored Gloves, that would be good. And then... Oh, I don't have... Okay, let me... Okay, let's put the ice arrows there, and longbow there. Okay, so now we can go back and forth between ranged and unranged. Or non-ranged, whatever. So the damage for the longsword is 7, mace is 5. What about that new mace that we just got? Or was that it? Maybe that was it. Oh, the glow around them was just that I hadn't scrolled over them yet. Okay, let's talk to you again.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yeah, let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Okay. We'll get rid of you. Let's get rid of all the daggers. Okay, I'm going to keep... Hold on a minute. Your armor 0.75, 0.75. Yeah, definitely don't want to keep the leather. I already have armored boots. Yeah, I haven't decided if I'm going sword and board yet or not. I think my longsword right now is two-handed, but I'm not 100% positive. No, that's right. I'm running... No, I'm running dual wield. That's right, dual wield. So, let's see. Damage, defense. Alright, they're both the same. Let's get rid of one of these. Commoner clothing, we'll get rid of that. Engraved silver bowl, we'll get rid of those. And the no helmet rulebook, which allows me to go without a helmet. Okay. Let's buy... We're running... 6, 7. Lesser poultices. So that should be a total of 10. I don't know why they're sitting separate. The kit contains bandages and other healing aids. The user instantly regains 10 health and is cured of a single injury. Oh, then we should grab some of these as well. Let's grab 5 of those. Lesser stamina drought. Those I'm not going to worry about right yet. Yeah, I don't know what some of these others do or are going to be used for, so let me hold off. Gloves. Studded leather gloves. Heavy. I don't want heavy chainmail gloves. Leathers are 0.5 armor. Maybe splint mail gloves? Yeah, because it doesn't look like they have... This pack is designed to distribute weight evenly, letting explorers fight unfettered even while carrying large quantities of gear. Each backpack purchased automatically increases inventory capacity by 10. We'll grab one of those. Let's see. Alright, the gray mail, the gray is better than what I'm running, but not by a lot. So yeah, let's stick with... I think I'm going to go to splint mail. Either one, chainmail or splint mail. Let's go chainmail. Okay. Alright, so you will go there. I can sell you. Okay, so they did combine. Good. Yeah, he didn't really have much else, so this will have to do. Alright. Cool. We still got to go find Alistair, though. Oh, I see the there's the icon up at the top that lets us know that that was the quartermaster. Nobody there, nobody there. Ah, there's Alistair.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
He was not a very nice man.
One good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
Sorry? What?
You're not
Oops.
the first to tell me that. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you
Hit the
happen to
wrong
be
number.
another mage.
We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Let's get on with pleased to meet you. My name is Natalie.
Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn.
Nobody knows much about them. You kill them.
That's a sound policy to be sure, but the Grey Wardens have always believed it's important to know your enemy. To know them is to know how to destroy them. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
What about the other recruits?
Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Davith, yes. Sir Jory, no.
Right, that cut purse Duncan conscripted. Not sure what Duncan sees in him, to be honest. Keep an eye out, maybe we'll see the other one. Or I can track him down later.
Alright, let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Sounds good. Tutorial party members and tactics. When you're not controlling them, party members act according to tactics you set. Select Alistair by left-clicking on him or his portrait. Now open the tactics screen by clicking on the highlighted icon or pressing slash. Really? What highlighted icon? Being attacked by a range... I don't know what any of this means. You can use the conditional tactics slots to design custom behavior for each character, or simply select preset tactics. Change Alistair's preset to Defender. Okay, so this one is if the enemy health is greater than or equal to 90%, we use Shield Bash. If self is being attacked by a ranged attack, we use Shield Cover. I don't know what the third one is, because those are the only two that are set, but these are custom. Okay, so they want Defender. So same thing for the first one. Enemy health greater than or equal to 75% Shield Bash, and then enemy nearest visible Shield Pummel. Okay, so it just controls what their AI behavior does. Okay, cool. I like that. Except for I wanted, you know, her. Yep. Apparently I really need to get my lock picking up. Alright, let's head back to Duncan.
Soldiers of Ferelden, my sisters and gentle.
There's Davesh. I never saw Sir Jory. And I thought I had been all across the entire camp, but I guess not. Alright.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
I apologize, Duncan. I'll go collect who we're missing. This is Sir Jory, a knight from Redcliffe.
Okay.
How'd you do?
And this, of course, is the recruit that Duncan said he was bringing.
I'm Natalie. Pleased to meet you.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
Okay. And what's the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
The scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come. Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
And then don't forget, we're also looking for a white plant with a red center to help the dog. Alright, so we now have 4 characters.
Pointy bits ready to go.
Let's see. Enemy target using melee attack. Let's make you Scrapper. your custom actually looks good. Self, health, less than 25%. Yeah, I don't know enough about these characters to really make a call on this. So let's use a health poultice for this. Okay.
Let's get started.
I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. Actually, let's take a look at everybody's inventory, make sure... Alright, so Alistair's running a longsword and a shield. He's also got an amulet with 2 strength and 2 constitution, and a worry token. He's running splint mail. Alright, Daveth is running an axe and dagger, and then smuggler's gear. Jory is running a great sword, so he's basically a tank. Scale mail. Alright, cool. Why are we paused?
Finally, some wildlife. I thought everything was out to get us.
Alright. So Jory took a little bit of damage. We got a lesser lyrium potion and a bunch of wolf pelts that we should be able to sell. Oh, I can control the... Oh, there we go. I can control the camera. Missionary Jogby?
As you wish.
A letter, a personal letter. Letter to Jogby. There's a dying soldier.
Over here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please, help me. I've got to return to camp.
Let's try to bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Alright.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? A dozen? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Well, this is a great start with our party here. Overcoming these dangers is part of our test.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okay, let's see. Just looking around a little bit. Don't want to miss the white flowers with the red centers. Okay, can't go through there. Alright, I see bandits, I guess? Okay, hold on, what's over here? Okay, that's elf root. I have no idea why... Oh, this guy. I don't know, what... I wonder what happens if we leave his... Okay, so they didn't follow... Huh. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to deal with them then. Vial of Darkspawn blood. Alright, so we got one. Actually, we got two. Apparently somebody else had one. Alright, so that's 2 of the 4 that we need. Oh, there's the flower that we need.
Let's get started.
Okay. So that quest has been updated. Death root. I don't know how to get over there. I mean, we can get over, but I don't know how to get up. No, that's... Oh, that's right. I also need to find the archive, which I bet is there.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Dark spawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Don't say I didn't warn
All right. Acid flask. Yeah, that's it though. Elf root. Insufficient skill.
This should be easy enough.
Small metal round shield. Whoa. And deep mushroom.
On it.
Alright, I think...
Careful. I'm sensing darkspawn nearby.
And 2 more vials of darkspawn, so we're good. We're done. Some more wolf pelts. Alright, there's the missionary. Insufficient skill. That's getting annoying. Alright, let's see. So... You found a corpse near the entrance. A letter on the corpse detailed a path through the wilds that should lead to the place where the deceased is meant to meet his father. Consult the note. You found the last will and testament of someone named Rigby on a body in the Kokori Wilds. Find the cache mentioned in the will and take it to Jetta in Redcliffe. Bring the strange flower to the kennel master. Okay, so we've done that. Find 3 vials of darkspawn blood. You successfully obtained 3. We actually found 4, I think. Alright, so we need to recover the trees from the Grey Warden cache. That's the one thing we have left to do. Oh. Hold on a minute. Didn't even occur to me that maybe I should be using Daveth for this.
On it.
Or not. Yeah, apparently not. Okay. Okay, well then let's... I think this is where we need to go for the scrolls. Okay, maybe not. Maybe here?
Spawn approach. Watch for their blood.
Okay, there's a lot of them. Okay, I need to... Oh, that's right. I don't need to do that. I can do this. Okay. Alright, that's everybody.
On it.
Aha! Mud Idol. Plus 10% cold resistance and plus 10 cold damage. Rigby's Field Journal. Alright, where's... No. Consult the note. A letter. Notes. Okay. I don't have any such note, but...
Silly creatures.
I'm still struggling with combat mechanics. I apologize. Especially with positioning. Okay, there then. Maybe that's where the archive is. Well, that's buried in the water. Oh, and this is where we just were. Yeah, because there's the cage up there that we... Really wish we had a marker on the map.
What do you know? More darkspawn about. Prepare for random violence.
Could it be this? Okay.
This should be easy enough.
Herbalism. I don't have any flasks. I didn't buy any. Mabari Crunch. It's a mystery why the fighting hounds of Ferelden desire treats composed partially of plant matter. Oh, okay. Well, we'll create one. Nope, that seems to be in the water. Yeah, and this is where we were earlier. Okay. Alright, I guess we'll go around this way. Yeah, I probably should be saving the game now that I think about it.
My Grey Warden sense is tingling. We're in danger again.
Dark spawn approach.
Lovely. Why am I stuck? The game won't let me cross the bridge. There we go. Well, that was annoying. Okay.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
Tell me what you want. This should be easy enough.
Hey, watch out!
Okay. I think that's everybody. Pouch of Ashes. Excerpt from local myths and legends. Okay. This looks like this might be the right path, considering the statues. Where? Okay. This actually might be the right place. Enchanted dagger. Okay, hold on. Flask of corrosive acid. Oh, it's used for poison making. Okay. Okay, enchanted dagger. 4.8 damage, which is better than my current. +4 attack. Alright, yeah. Crit strike, 3.6. Armor penetration, yeah. Okay, so we're going to put that in place. Oh, I got fire arrows now. Darkspawn staff. Mud idol. Okay, we'll put that on. Stone, uncut stones, wolf pelts. Okay. Yeah, it looks like this might be the right place. Yep.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
So I just want to say, as a single guy, especially back then when I first started playing this game, absolutely the sexiest NPC in all of BioWare. Now, she was very quickly challenged by Ivan Strahovski in Mass Effect 2, but yes, very much the sexiest person in all of BioWare. Or sexiest NPC. Let's see. I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there, dwarf. You have nothing to fear from any witch. Tell me your name, and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
You can call me Natalie. Actually, I am Natalie. A pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for it was not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you, but then zap. Frog time.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your dwarven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
It's actually becoming interesting right here at the very beginning that I chose Dwarf as my character because they can't do anything to me. So it makes me kind of the perfect spokesman. I believe you have something we need.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
What do you mean the threat is greater than they realize?
Either the threat is more, or they realize less. Or perhaps the threat is nothing. Or perhaps they realize nothing. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Well, that was an interesting interaction. Alright, so where are we? Oh. We're all the way back at camp. Okay. Alright, first, let's... No, we're not going to talk to you. Where is... Okay, I want to talk to you. Here. This guy. I want to talk to you.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this the flower you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe 2. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
You think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Okay. Sounds like a plan. Alright, now let's go to the merchant. We'll get rid of some stuff.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps? Let me know what you'd like.
Alright. Definitely want to keep those. I'm sure the Death Root, Deep Mushroom, and Elf Root are all going to be important. No one's carrying a crossbow, so let's get rid of the Firebolts. Darkspawn Staff. We don't have any mages. Studded Leather Helm, Duster Leather Gloves. I have the Blood Dragon Plate, but I need 42 strength to wear it, so that's not going to work. Let's get rid of one of you. Okay, and then I think we just go ahead and sell those. Sell the wolf pelts. And that's, I think, it. Oh, let's, flasks. Let me buy, say, 30. That works. I couldn't create any... I didn't need them, but I couldn't create any health poultices because I didn't have any flasks. Yep, that's it. Alright, Duncan. Let's get this show on the road.
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We have.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Calm down, there's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood, and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures?
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Let's get on with it then.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child. Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No! You ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
Nothing you said prepared me for that.
Such is what it takes to be a Grey Warden.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Okay.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
Very well.
The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Okay, so we got a bunch of things, and we got leveled up. So here's one of the things. I knew for a fact that Sir Jory was not going to be one of the companions. I remember Alistair being available as a companion. I even think Duncan becomes a companion at certain points in the game. I know that Morgan is a companion, but I could not remember if Daveth was. It would have made sense because he was more of a thief type or rogue type. Morgan is a witch or wizard, and then you've got Alistair, which is obviously a fighter. At some point, we'll probably find a cleric. I couldn't remember. In either case, I knew that Sir Jory wasn't going to make it. I did not remember at all that was how he died. In either case, I think this is a very good place, to stop. But we're going to level up first. So let's obviously get Strength to 20, Dex to 18, and Constitution to 19. We still do not have Specialization. That's level 5, if I remember what they said correctly. Dual Striking, Dual Weapon Sweep. We have Flurry now. Character lashes out with a flurry of 4 blows, dealing normal combat damage. I think we go with that. And Precise Striking. Warrior tries to make each attack count, sacrificing minus 10% attack speed for plus 10 attack, as well as 2.5 plus point character level percent critical okay, what? Yep. Alright. And those are now in our little bar down here. So that's good. And then we got something else in here. We got a Crow Dagger, which isn't as good as the one that I'm using. The one that we found in the wilds. We have a Balanced Greatsword, but that would force us to go the two-path, the two-handed route. Arrow, bolt, and then smugglers. Oh, we got everything from Jory and Daveth. That's why. Okay, so the Warden's Oath is +2 strength, +2 constant. Yeah, let's put that in instead of the Mud Idol. I'll sell that. Okay. Alright, I think this is a perfect place to save the game. Where do I write it? Oh, there it is. Oscar post-ritual. Yep, so we have completed the joining. And we will pick up from here in the next episode, which is where we will go have our meeting with the king, and probably go to battle before really starting up the game. Because the game really starts after the battle. That's where things really start to expand into the world and allow us to meet a lot of other people and go down a completely different quest path. So, with that, I hope that you've been enjoying the content as I have been. And if you have, please make sure to hit the like button. Please make sure to hit the subscribe button, you know. Put in your own comments or critiques as well of maybe how you would have done something differently or completely different character that you're using. And hopefully, I will see you in the next episode. Talk to you soon.